So today on the bench, we got a Craftsman 6 horsepower push mower, and I'm gonna see if I can get it running. Our fuel line is toast, so I'm gonna have to get some new fuel line, but I don't have any on hand. So we're gonna take the, well, actually first we're gonna check the oil, because if you don't got oil, then that's a bad sign. I got this for free. It's got oil at least. Let's wipe it on there. Check it now. It's a little overfilled, but it has been moved around quite a bit. So it's got oil at least. So I'm gonna take this off, which is a Phillips bit. And I'll get back with you, a flathead bit, when I get the right tool. So now I got the flathead bit, and I'm going to take this off. I don't like flatheads. I should get a socket. Okay, it's off. Now, what do you think it's going to look like in there? Oh, that's not good. Definitely are gonna have to get a new air filter. Definitely gonna have to get a new air filter, because that one is nasty. But I'm gonna get thing started. I'm gonna probably take it off the trailer I got it standing on and see if it'll fire up. And if it does, then I'll get some fuel line, order some fuel line, because I don't got any on hand. And then I will clean the carb if it doesn't stay running or whatever. And we'll see how this works. See you in a minute. Okay, now I'm gonna put some gas in the carburetor and see if she'll fire up. There we go. Got some gas in there. Now we're gonna see if it'll fire up. I got it on. Well, I shouldn't have to put it. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, it popped off a little. Well, it started a little. We're going to throw some more fuel in there and see what that does. Set you back up over here. Well, there you go. Gonna put you some more Gonna put some more fuel in here. Oops. Turned it upside down a little too much. So now there's a little bit of fuel down there. But we're gonna see if it'll start up. That time, it started up pretty good. Definitely gonna have to get some fuel line. And I think that's really about it. I'm probably actually gonna change the oil. If the cars stop going by, I'm gonna probably eventually change the oil. I gotta get some new gas line, but I think I'm gonna take the carburetor off, because you're basically always gonna have to clean the carburetor. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the carburetor off, clean the carburetor as good as I can, and then we're gonna see. I'll see you guys when I get some new fuel line to put on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually just take the carburetor off. Video me doing that, and then probably next time I'll have some fuel line. So I got the 3 bolts off. Ah, that's attached. It's a bum deal. I had to take that off. Oh, sorry. This is only my second long form video, so I haven't quite mastered the angles and stuff yet. And also my I don't know what happened to my tripod. So I'm freehanding it because I thought I knew where it was, but apparently I put it somewhere where it wasn't, so now I'm gonna have to try to find it. But I'm gonna try to go ahead and get the carburetor off, and I'll see you when I get it off. So I got the carburetor off, and by the way, for anyone who needs this, the bolts that had the plastic were 8mm, and the bolts that were holding the carburetor on were 10mm. So that's just in case you need to know that. I'm going to try to crack this carburetor open and get some carb clean and clean this thing out. And I'll see you in just a minute. We're going to start by wiping it off with a towel. All this gunk. Let me see if I can get you propped up here. Anyways, I got this. I'm gonna wipe all this crud off. Try to wipe it where it won't get in your carburetor, because then you'll have even more problems. I mean, it's caked on there. I'm basically just trying to get it away from the bowl. This part right through here. Now, I'm gonna crack it open. This is a 11mm. I mean, not 11, 13. Just cracked it open. Now we're gonna, well, we were gonna loosen it. What do you think the carb's gonna look like inside? There's the jet. Right. Oh. Stuck on there. Sorry, that was probably loud. I'm gonna get a screwdriver. Try to not hit the thing. Okay. Cracked it. Try not to rip the gasket. There's what it looks like in the bowl. It actually don't look too bad. It probably would have ran like this. I just didn't want to do that because just about every time you're gonna have to clean your carburetor. And there is some gunk. So I'm gonna start by getting my carb clean. What the heck? Anyways, I'm gonna take my carb clean and I'm gonna spray all these parts off, and I'll see you when I'm done. So I'm back at the mower again. I got my fuel line. So I'm gonna put some fuel line on. First I'm gonna take this off so then I can see where the fuel line needs to go for the carb, so I can cut it at the right length. So, oh crap. Set that there, set that there, set that there. Okay, hopefully that'll be good enough for me to see in there. Jeez, this lighting. Anyways, I'm gonna size this fuel line and put it on and see what happens. It looks like it's about there. I'm gonna get my box cutter and cut that off. If I can open it. Okay. Got my box cutter there. Now let's line it up again. Yeah, about right there. So I'm gonna cut that, put the fuel line on. Also, quick reminder, make sure you put your clamps on before you slide it on your carburetor. But, so, I can't do this one-handed, so I'm gonna put this on and I'll see you in a second. Now I'm gonna put this back on. And the other day I went to a Walmart and they actually had an air filter on clearance. It was $5.92, so it's only 92 cents of savings, but it's saving. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide this on, put the screws on, put the air filter in, fill it with gas, and we'll see if it'll start. So I'm gonna put some gas in here and check for leaks. If we don't got no leaks, then we're gonna try to start it. I don't see no leaks yet. Or a little bit more. Okay, we got gas in there. There should be enough to go through the fuel line. Put the cap back on. Double check for leaks. Don't see any. So I'm gonna set you up and we're gonna try to start this. So let me set you up and we'll try to start it. So this the primer bulb don't work. So we might have to put some gas down the carburetor to start it, but we'll see. I got it on start. Let's pull it. Okay, it's not gonna start. So I'm gonna put it up here on turtle and put some gas in the carburetor. So now I got some gas shot in the carburetor. We're gonna see if it'll start. Well, that wasn't good. Well, it started. For some reason it didn't stay running, but it at least started. There's a lot of smoke that came out of it, so I wonder if we got overfilled oil. I'm gonna check the oil and just see. It may have been because it hasn't ran in a while too, so I'm gonna go get a towel and check the oil. I looked at the oil and it's not really that bad. It might be a little overfilled. Well, that's not good. That's not what I was getting earlier. But it's not really that full. I mean, not overfull, I don't think. But maybe it is too full still. I'm gonna try to start this up again, and I'll let you know if it'll stay running. Editing me, I forgot to let you know what happened with the mower, but it did not stay running. That's why you see me trying to widen that O-ring. And also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. So I get this carburetor back off the Craftsman mower, and that little thing in there, that little washer down here, I'm gonna take this tire. It's actually for your valve stems and stuff, valve core. I'm gonna take this little threaded end, this end right here, and I'm gonna try to widen that hole. So hopefully it'll let enough gas through to let it stay running. So I'm gonna do that and I'll see you in just a minute. So, once again, the primer bulb still doesn't work, so I'm gonna put some carb stuff down here. I'm gonna try to start it and see if she'll run. Oh, that's why. Hold up. I forgot to reattach this cable. That's probably partially why it died. So I'm gonna go ahead and reattach that cable here. Where's my, oh, yep. Let you watch me. Just about right there is where it was. Okay. Now, since I moved my stand, gotta make sure I got you right at the right spot. Yep. I'm gonna try again with some carb clean. That didn't fix the problem. So I think I might have to buy a new carb. Or at least a rebuild kit. It's got plenty of gas in there. I don't understand why it won't stay running. I tried. There's no adjustment screws on this one, so at least I don't think there was. Yeah, there ain't really any adjustment screws. So, I guess I'll have to get a new carb and try that. I was really hoping it just needed the carburetor cleaned, and then I could be done with this mower and I can use it. But that ain't gonna work. So I thought the mower wasn't running, except for off camera, I literally just pulled it and it's been running for probably 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm gonna keep running it and see what happens. So maybe we won't have to get a new carb. Hopefully it doesn't sound like I'm yelling too bad. I'm trying to talk over the mower. But right now, it seems to be working. I mean, I'm wondering if it just needed a few minutes to get whatever. Or I'm wondering if my carb clean was not working right. Maybe my carb clean was killing it. Although it should have ran because it's flammable, but it might have not. So I'm thinking that might have been the problem, but I don't really know. But I literally just cranked it and it's working fine right now. So I'm gonna pause the video, stop the video here for now, and I will give you an update in a few minutes. And by the way, the drive system works perfectly fine. I did turn that on after I started it, so I wonder if it's because it wasn't under a load, which doesn't make sense, but I guess it could have been. So it's still running, so I don't understand, but maybe I can use it this mowing season. But right now it's working perfectly fine. So I'll give you another update in a few minutes. I just shut it off and turned it back on, and it works. It's still working fine. I don't understand. I guess it was being finicky. But right now it seems like it's working perfectly fine. I just shut the drive system off and it's still running perfectly fine. So hopefully it'll work for next year's mowing season. We'll find out. So like I was saying in the earlier part, it seems like it's mower's running fine now, so I don't really understand why it wasn't working earlier, but it's running fine now. So I guess I'm gonna hold off on the carburetor. I'm probably gonna start it tomorrow and a couple other days. Just make sure it still starts. If it does, then we got ourselves a running mower that did not want to run at first, but now it wants to run. Don't understand it, but I'm glad it's running. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you would, please consider liking and subscribing. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that would really help me out. And once again, thank you for watching. See you on the next video.